All right, so what you are going to do now is you are going to go from your media, this is where you were, to right next to it up top, it says text. There are 2 bits of text that are required to be in your video at some point. You need to have some kind of title screen to open up your video, and you need some kind of credit screen at the end. So we're going to start with kind of the title screen. Now Wevideo has, and I can scoot this over so you can see even more of them at a time, has a lot of different ones. So you can kind of look at and play with any of these. I am just going to pick one at random. I kind of liked that one earlier, so I'm going to drag it down here and stick it here. When you pull it down, see how there wasn't enough space for all of it? It says trim to fit, which means it would shorten it a little bit, or insert and push means it pushes everything else to the side. I'm going to insert and push right now. If I decide I want to make it shorter, which I probably will, I can do that later. Then, just like you did before, you can double click to get into the editing, and the editing allows you to change the text. So the primary, I want to say maybe like chain reaction machine, or wait, maybe I did just do chain reaction. Because I'm looking at it, I don't want it to get, if I put too much text in any of these boxes, the text size gets too small. So, and you can also manually affect that down here. I left mine on auto because I kind of like, especially with the motion, it's a little easier when it's on auto. And then my secondary can say machine. I'll probably come up with a better title than that, but that works for right now. The other thing you can do is you can kind of change your color palettes. You can go up here and you can pick the color of the text. You can pick the color. I think that's the color of, oh, that's the color of that text. Let's leave that. I liked that black. And then I can pick the color here. I can say this can be green instead. So you can kind of play with the colors. And then if you click save changes, and then I can go and I can play and test it out and see how it's looking. And then it goes into my text. So that shows you how to do your text. You need to have a text at the beginning, and it can be the same text or it could be a different text. I would recommend one that works a little bit better for your end text, maybe something like this. Let's see. You can really pick any of them. But you want to add in a secondary text for your credits. So if we go in here, we want this to say like machine by. Actually, this one won't work because it doesn't have enough. So you need to have enough space. Make sure you pick one that has enough space to have your machine by and music by, especially if you're using OK Go's music. All right. So put in your 2 blocks of text.